I've been working at Costco for 4 years now, and there are some things that members do that just get on my nerves, and I figured I'd like to share them all with you guys. Now I want to preface this video by saying if you've done some or all of the things on this list, then don't worry about it, as these are things that just annoy me personally, and everyone is different, and some people might not even see these things as bad. Also, not to mention that if you're watching this video, it's safe to say you're a fan of Costco and probably aren't the type of person to do the things that are on this list. Now with that out of the way, let's begin. Number 1, don't forget your Costco card at the register. In order to start your order, we have to scan the membership card, otherwise the register just won't work. You will not believe how many times someone will come up to the register and unload their cart, however their significant other has the card and is somewhere else in the store entirely, which then causes the people behind them to become impatient, and it puts us workers in a very awkward situation where we're just sitting around waiting for your card to show up. So please keep it ready once you get to the front of the store. Number 2, don't put stuff in the wrong spot. First of all, if you grab something that you don't want, then why on earth would you even grab it in the first place? I simply just do not understand the logic behind that. There have been so many instances where we've had to throw things away because they were just put in the completely wrong spot. For example, we've seen bags of salad being put in the freezer, as well as cheese just being left out in the open. It can be mind-boggling at times what people are doing. And if you do decide that you don't want something later on, then just be a decent human being and put it back where you found it. Or you could always just bring it up to the front, give it to one of us, and we'll take it back for you. Number 3, don't get upset if we don't know where the item you're looking for is. Costco's business model is basically to just move items around the store every single day. So people end up having to go through this maze of merchandise in order to find the items they want, while also getting more items they didn't want added along the way. It's a pretty genius model and works pretty well. However, this does mean that oftentimes we don't know exactly where an item is at. All we can do is tell you a general idea of where it's at and whether or not we have it in stock. So please do not blame us if we don't know where something is at. We will, however, do our best to help you, but it can be challenging even for us to find these items. Number 4, don't put your cart on the wrong side of the register. The carts go on the side of the register that has the employees. We cannot allow the cart to go on the other side for safety reasons, as well as we have to check the cart out just in case, as a part of our policy. Most stores will have signs telling you where the cart goes, however some don't, so just try to be mindful as to where you're putting the cart. And also, do not be afraid to help unload your cart as we're just trying to get you in and out as fast as possible. Number 5, don't walk on the wrong side of the register. It's also a huge safety issue if you walk through the registers where employees are working. For example, one day I was cashiering and I hit an old lady with the cart I was scanning because she walked where she wasn't supposed to. So please do not walk through those areas, as it's very dangerous and it makes the workers pretty mad if you do so. It's also really not that hard to see where you should be walking when going between registers. Number 6, do not show up after close. Costco generally closes pretty early. On weekdays, most stores will close at 8:30 p.m. And on Saturday and Sunday, we close at 6 p.m. And some stores close even earlier than that. So please make sure to check Google before heading out to your local Costco. The amount of times I see people show up after 6 p.m. on a Saturday or Sunday is staggering, even though we have a huge sign out front that very clearly shows our hours of operation. Just don't be one of those people that we laugh at once the doors are closed. Number 7, do not forget to grab 2. Our bagels, Danish, and muffins all come in quantities of 2, and we cannot sell you just 1. You have to grab 2, no matter what. Otherwise, it'll mess with our inventory system, and if you can't eat all of it, then just give the second pack away or freeze them. They freeze very well, especially the bagels, which can be frozen for up to months. Just please do not show up to the register with only one of these items, because then we have to send out our assistant to grab you the second one, or if you decide you don't want them at all, then we still have to send out our assistant to go back and put the items back in the bakery, which slows down everyone and everything. Number 8, don't drive the wrong way at the gas station. Our gas stations are one way, and you cannot go the other way no matter what. If you're worried about the gas tank being on the wrong side, then don't be, because Costco gas stations have long hoses that can fill up your gas tank no matter which side it's on. Our gas stations are built for speed, so get in and get out. This is also why we don't have any window cleaning supplies or air at our gas stations. In addition, it's also the reason we do not accept cash, because it would be way too long of a process to have cash at the gas stations. Number 9. Don't unload heavy items. General rule of thumb is that if your item weighs 15 pounds or more, do not put it on the belt, as we can just scan it with our hand scanner. If you unload heavy items onto the belt, you're just making more work for the employees who will have to inevitably lift the heavy item back into the cart. There was even an instance where someone had unloaded multiple energy drinks and sodas onto the belt before I had noticed, and it actually locked the belt in place because it was weighed down so much. The most common items you do not need to unload are water, paper towels, toilet paper, large packs of drinks, milk, and things of that nature. Number 10. Do not leave the register. I honestly can't believe I actually have to put this on the list, but if your order has been started, do not leave the register for any reason. We need you to be there to pay and take your stuff. Otherwise, we're just standing there like jackasses with a giant line full of people. And worst case scenario, we may even have to cancel your order and you'll have to wait in line all over again. So please, for yourself and us, be considerate and do not leave the line no matter what. All of these points just scratch the surface of the things that annoy me while working at Costco. However, I want to say that Costco is a good job to have, and that with any job will come things that frustrate us. But it's better than not working at all, and I am very grateful to be in the spot that I'm in. I just thought it would be fun and informative and interesting for the people that genuinely enjoy Costco and want to have the best possible experience while shopping. So thank you so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more videos like this in the very near future. I have plans for more videos on Costco and as well as my experiences working in retail. So until then, I'll see you guys later and have a good day.